Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And I would very much like, if it's okay, to continue on with answering some of the viewer questions that I was so fortunate to have been able to receive from you a few months back. And so I apologize very deeply for my incredibly slow pace trying to answer the questions, but I will try my best to continue on and answer each of the questions to the best of my ability. So next up is a question from our dear friend, The Horse Box. So hello, it's nice to see you again, as always. You say, since I saw Beau Travail, based on your reaction when Criterion announced this release, I immersed into Claire Denis' filmography. Right now, she's my favorite filmmaker, and I'm amazed with her vision. Questions for the community. I want you to give your opinion of her filmography. Which are your top 3 favorite Claire Denis films? Greetings from Mexico. So thank you very much, The Horsebox, for a lovely question as always, and I hope you're well, my friend. One of my, I have many failings, one of which is I've never had the opportunity, or I've never had come around to speaking with more precision about the works of Claire Denis on this channel. I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I am a big fan of her works. And so I have spoken, actually, I've shared a discussion perhaps on the recent Criterion release of the work Beau Travail, which is a splendid, rich, beautiful, thought-provoking work. And so if you haven't seen Beau Travail yet, I strongly recommend it. Again, based on the Horsebox's question, you too have begun your Claire Denis journey from watching the film Beau Travail. So I'm so glad to hear that. So maybe one of these days I could try to focus a little bit more attention on a discussion on the works of Claire Denis, but I am a big fan, and I find her works to be there's a certain sense of the enigmatic, but also there's the sense of a real sense of richness and beauty, and also darkness and harshness. And that type of balance focused in on a sense of place and perspective and history and culture, but also wrapped in the sense of enigmatic beauty and poetry. That always is, it's something that has a type of presence and meaning that is truly unforgettable in their own magnetic ways. So I think that her works are just kind of unforgettable. And so I think it's hard to maybe focus in on a ranking, a definitive ranking. I'm usually not so good with those because I tend to change my mind. So I'm not very good at making a precise list that has some kind of longevity, even in the short term. But so maybe not necessarily a ranking from my perspective, but just some examples of works from Denis that I think are maybe in particular I think about. Works, for instance, like 35 Shots of Rum, which is a very compelling work. Chocolat, and White Material, and let's see, there's a really interesting one. They're all interesting in their own ways, but for example, also Trouble Every Day. That's a very unforgettable work in many reasons. So then Les Salauds, and let's see, and then Beau Travail, of course, which I've mentioned earlier. So those might be some examples of works that I might point to in terms of maybe works of the great filmmaker Claire Denis. Again, not in any kind of ranking. Maybe I have to think about that with more precision and clarity. But in terms of Claire Denis' works, if it's, yes, maybe if it's indeed possible, I'd love to focus more attention on her works, which are, as I say, vital and energetic and poetic and magnetic and truly breathtaking, but also very focused and very much conscious of the world and place and time around it, but also achieving that ever so genius level of being both contextual and also universal. So. And they have different layers and levels to them, which make them, I think, very compelling on various perspectives and levels. So, yes, let us focus on Claire Denis' work one day, if we can. But that is a great question, the horse box, and I hope that you are enjoying your Claire Denis journey. And if you have any standout works along the way that you want to share with us, please let me know at any time. And that's true for anyone out there who might be exploring the works of Claire Denis. Please let me know what your thoughts are on those standout works for you. I'd love to hear your comments anytime, my friends. So anyway, thank you so much, the horse box, and thank you to you all for your time and efforts and enthusiasm. As always, this is what keeps me going here. So thank you so much for giving me that opportunity to always hear from you and learn from you. Okay, so that's it for now, and so until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well, and please keep on watching a lot of great movies. Thank you so much, as always, for your time. I very, very, very much appreciate it. Truly I do. Stay strong, stay safe, and cheers.